I made a comment on a channel. There was a woman there, an older woman, probably near or in my age group, that put up a wall of text, blaming black men for, how people perceive us, whatnot. In particular, there's a TikTok where a white woman is repeatedly hugging and groping a black man so much that security has to step in, and even her apparently Caucasian boyfriend or Hispanic boyfriend has to step in to separate her from this guy who's just, you can see that he's nervously playing it off because he doesn't know what to make of it. She looks drunk, but that's no excuse. But this female, supposedly, probably in my age group or near it, she put up a wall of text essentially blaming that black men in general for pandering to white women. Saying that we like, we like the negative, the negative perception of us as, what they call a Mandingo, And she, in this wall of Texas, she exposed herself because she grew up in a mostly white Arizona, decades past. And she talks about how she never saw a white woman hugged up with a black guy. And, that's her experience. I'm not going to refute that or anything. But, if you keep reading, you just get the gist that she's really angry about whatever her situation is, that she was a token black amongst other races and shit. And she was, I guess she felt lesser than and whatnot. But she didn't feel less. Let me not go there. I'm not going to go there. But, near the end of the thing, she's talking about how other races are just as sexually adept as black men and all. Basically, she blamed the black men for how people see us and shit, And she said that if black men stopped, enjoying the attention of white women, they would eventually fade away and shit. And I didn't know what to make of. I was flabbergasted. So I gave her, I didn't even really give her the business. I just said that I felt like she was victim shaming, and her wall of text is dripping with misandry and whatnot. So yeah, I put that up. Actually made a commentary on my own channel about it. And I was walk away and keep it a buck, but all day since I posted that earlier this morning, and right now it's like 2:09 Central Time where I'm at, in the middle of the country. I've been getting repeated, replies and shit, really weird comments from black women and shit, what I assume to be black women, coming to me and trying to get me to change what I say, and saying that this woman told no lies and all that bullshit. I'm like, she put up a wall of fucking text and ranted, an older woman who should know better, probably a Generation X, who should know better. Okay, if she's in my age group, she had a little bit of that baby boomer upbringing and shit, okay, that stilted 1950s, perversion of nuclear family and shit that gave way to these problems that we have today, besides the 100 years of, psychological damage from chattel slavery and everything else that followed. And I don't care how anyone feels about it, but I'm just, it hardens me that, I don't feel bad about any video I've ever put out. Talk is, truth to power and shit, however I chose to be humorous or direct or even rant or yell, I don't feel bad and whatnot, because I'm hardened to know that black women, a lot of black women will never fucking change. And that I was speaking truth to power when I said their participation is not necessary in how we clean up and fix what's left of this ethnic community and shit, because they ran it into the ground. They were given charge of it. It's a matriarchal community, whether they want to admit it or not. And it's going the way of the fucking dinosaur shit, and largely due to their own efforts. When their shitty ass stewardship of the black community has put it in the toilet. All right, it's put it in the toilet in all facets. All right. Now I don't give a shit. Even the men that are fucking up right now, they are products of their mother. All right, the mother is the first teacher of the child. And I know some people don't like hearing this shit, but I'm not. Tell me I'm telling lies. Tell me I'm lying about any goddamn thing. They want to take credit for everything. They want to supplant and replace us and shit, And we black dudes is just looking at the shit. We're just like, oh, okay. You want to be the new black men? Well, in short order, you're going to find out what that means and shit. All right, all this propaganda and shit, all these really weird, outside, more outside interference than I've seen or known of since the '60s, since the advent of feminism, which black women also took and perverted into a weird kind of shit supremacist mindset. I would say, it sucks. It sucks. I told no fucking lies. I'm not retracting my statement, okay? I'm not going to agree with you no matter how many females come into that goddamn comment section bothering me about my simple two-sentence comment retort to that wall of text. I'm not changing shit. I was going to delete my original comment to get the heat off, but, because it's annoying. I'm like, nah, fuck it. Let it ride, man. Spin that roulette wheel and shit, okay? I'll take the shit. A year and a half ago, it got so bad that a black female actually contacted me and said that she had put a curse on me. She had cursed me for disrespecting a black woman and shit. And then I was like, damn. I was like, fuck. I made a commentary about that too and said that I had been cursed. And then she came back and she said, don't spread negative propaganda about her because she didn't curse me. I'm like, you did. You can curse me. I have saved the information here. I saved the comment where you told me you cursed my ass and that I was going to be on my knees kissing your feet and shit. And that's the only way I was going to get the curse out was to recognize the black woman is the queen. And I was like, man, come on. So what the fuck wrong with these women? That's why we can't get shit done in this community. We got too many people exploiting the motherfucker. They took the men out of the house and took them out of contention to compete economically and properly lead their families and shit, and they left you guys in charge, and the fucking places, the shit is in disrepair. It should just be trash and shit. We just roll over this bitch, and demolish the fucking thing and build something new. And a lot of the black women, all you misandrous out there, they hate, you hate black men. You don't want to admit it and shit. This go for you too, Lisa. On some level and shit. You like taking little shots and shit. I ain't gonna fucking ignore that. I can't do that. If I'm gonna get fair kind of business, you definitely get in the business too. Alright? Well, I see you. I see you out there, and I'll tell you females, I'm not doing shit. You cannot make me submit, okay? There's gonna be one thing or the other and shit. And I ain't not gonna give you no hints about, my deal. But I tell you what, and you might do well to watch that V for Vendetta movie and shit, because I'm very close to that title character shit, in ideology. And, honestly, when I think about the black community and the way it is today and shit, and how fucked up it is and how lost it is and shit, there's a few good parts of it and shit, male and female, out there, but not enough, I guess. I guess you could just say I'm somewhat of an anarchist, in regards to the old case system that exists. Everything is falling down because you guys' weak stewardship of it, and your repeated gaslighting and blaming and shit, and your supremacist attitude is so acute that you don't realize what you're doing when you're doing it and shit. Now, I'm gonna give one of those old broads some credit without saying her name. I was pissed off like 2 years ago, and I put out a video, and the female that I talked to, who would honestly fit in very well with these negative people that keep commenting on me or saying shit, she actually said I spoke truth to power. So there's hope after all. This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.